Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Patrick McGann alongside my partner David Wolfer, bringing you Brother Rice Crusaders sophomore basketball tonight. It's the Brother Rice Crusaders versus the Leo Lions. Brother Rice Crusaders are 15-6 on the year so far. David, we're gonna have a good game.
You know, Pat, I believe we are. The Crusaders unfortunately have not started out strong. Leo won the toss and was able to get 2 points right off the bat. And the Crusaders were not able to come back and score. And here, now we have number 15, Chantrell Key, taking free throws for Leo.
And so the starting five for the Crusaders are number 3, Connor Glennon, number 10, Mike Hopkins, number 11, Jimmy Gavin, number 21, Greg Foster, and number 44, Joe Fitzgerald. And number 15, Chantrell Key, sinks 2. Hopkins with it. Pass it to Glennon. Ball back to Glennon. He has it. Brings it across. Pass in the corner to Gavin, who shoots for 3 and gets it. Game tied at 3. Jimmy Gavin for 3 on the outside.
You know, Pat, Jimmy Gavin definitely has been having really good games this season. He definitely seems like the person to go to when it comes to taking 3-pointers.
So now Leo with the ball. Number 11 takes a shot. And he gets it to go for 2. Score 5-3 Leo. So Hopkins brings the ball up, gives it to Glennon. Glennon has a shot for 3, and it misses. It's a tip to the rim, and Leo's going to end up with it as they get the ball. Now they bring it up court. Number 4 gets it to number 2. 15 passes it to 11. Drumgool holds it. Looking for some teammates. He passes the ball to number 4, Woods. Woods brings it across, tries to go for the layup, and he's fouled. And he'll get 2 free throws.
The foul is on number 21, Greg Foster, his team's second.
So Leo tonight has been 2 for 2 on the free throws.
You know, Pat, I noticed right off the bat, Leo is pressing. Do you think this is a tactic that they'll be using all game, or do you think if they get a big enough lead, they'll back off the Crusaders and let them bring the ball up court?
Now, David, earlier in the week I was watching a 7th grade game. I know this is not really comparable to high school basketball, but there was a team who played the press the whole game. I was pretty surprised, especially with kids that young playing the press the full game. I think we will see a full press from Leo the whole game. I don't know if I'm not sure if they'll keep it up, but I believe they're going to keep the press the whole game, as they're going to continue now. But yes, I think they're going to keep the press the whole game to pressure the Crusaders. So Hopkins brings it up. He passes it to Gavin. Gavin up top of the ball trying to find a teammate. Gives it back to Hopkins. Hopkins looking for a man. Back to Gavin. Gavin passes it, but it's picked off by number 4, Woods, as it goes off Gavin's foot and out of bounds. It's going to be Leo's ball.
It looks as though Leo is trying to pick apart the middle. They have very tall men out there protecting the middle of the defense, and it's definitely hurting the Crusaders, as not many of their men are very tall compared to Leo's size. And Leo will get the easy 2 points, and Gavin will bring it back up court.
And so Leo up 8-3 right now. Ball goes to Hopkins. He has it. Passes it over to Gavin for 3, and it's off the rim. And 15 is going to get the rebound. So Leo brings it up for 3, and it goes wide. Now Gavin's going to bring it up the court. He has the ball. Pass it to Glennon. Glennon trying to drive. As Fitzgerald is trying to set a pick. And it goes off Glennon, the referee says, and so Leo, or it'll be Brother Rice's ball. And Brother Rice is going to call a timeout. David, what do you think we've seen so far from both these teams?
Well, honestly, I think both teams came out strong to start, but it looks as though Leo came out stronger. I mean, the Crusaders are having a tough time getting any points on the board, and Leo is picking apart the defense and the offense of the Crusaders, which is not a good thing. I believe Coach Green right now is talking to the Crusaders and trying to not only tell them some plays, but trying to get them to think positive thoughts, because starting off the game with such negativity is never a good thing.
And so the score right now is 8-3 Leo. Brother Rice has sunk 1 3 tonight. That was by Jimmy Gavin. Here in the first quarter, there's 3:58 to go. And so tonight should be a close game. We see on the varsity level, Leo's squad has 1 loss on the Catholic League, and Brother Rice has 0. I'm not sure what the record is of the sophomore team for the Leo Lions, but assuming from their varsity record, it should be pretty good. Brother Rice's record is 15-6 coming into tonight, so Brother Rice is definitely doing some things right for the sophomores. And so it'll be Brother Rice's ball. So the ball's going to be inbounded by Gavin. He passes it back to Glennon. Brings it across half court. Pass the ball to number 30, Hagen. Over to Gavin, who shoots for 3 and hits it. Gavin hits his second 3 of the night, and it's a deep one. Crusaders only down 2 now, 8-6. So number 11, Caleb Drumgold, is going to bring up the ball. Pass to number 2 in the corner. Ball pass to 11, over to 4. He's going to pass it down low. As Leo drives in and takes the easy layup. And so now Glennon's going to bring it up. Pass to Hopkins. Hopkins passes it back to Glennon. Now Gavin has it. Back to Glennon, who makes a nice pump fake there. Who's trying to pass it out, and it's going to hit a Leo hand and go out of bounds. It'll be Brother Rice's ball.
Well, that's good for the Crusaders. Now that they're able to start back the possession all the way on their own half of the court. Definitely Jimmy Gavin is a key factor right now, as he's able to drain the threes that he needs to. And that was a nice save there by Hopkins. He played it back into Glennon before it went out of bounds. And the Crusaders are now trying to get the 2 points up, but the Crusaders are unable to, and Leo has the ball again.
And so now Leo has it. Pass it in. And there's going to be a foul on Brother Rice. The basket's not going to count. Or the basket will count. So Leo's going to go to the line again. So far they've been 3 for 4 on team free throw shooting for tonight. So the basket did count. And number 15, Chantrell Key, is going to go to the line for 1. Let's try a 1-point play. He has the shot, and he sinks it. Now Brother Rice is going to try and set something up here. Glennon with it. Only a freshman on the sophomore team. You're going to see that. Young talent for the Crusaders. And the ball is picked off at center court. Number 4 is going to put it up for a layup, and he gets it. Dorian Woods gets 1 for 2. Now Gavin has it. He brings it up the court. Passes it over to Glennon, who passed it down low. Tries to get it to Fitzgerald, but it's picked off by number 21, Kendall Anderson. The pass goes to 11, who can't sink it for 2. Rebound by number 21, and he can't go up. No foul on the play. And 15 passed it outside to Leo. And there's a foul, and there's a travel on Leo. Well, Leo did a good job getting the offensive rebound a few times there. And some of the Crusader crazies are pretty happy with the Crusaders making a big stop here.
Yeah, you know, Pat, I noticed there that Mike Hopkins, it almost looked as though he gave up on that play. That sort of surprises me because he fought really hard to get on this team, and especially for that starting position. So I'm guessing he's out right now, and the coaches are talking to him about that. The Crusaders are able to cut the lead for Leo. Now it's only 15-8, and Leo is forced to call a timeout as the coach is frustrated with how the players are playing.
And so the only source of offense the Crusaders have had tonight is Jimmy Gavin. He's put in all the team's points, 2 threes and a layup that we just had. So 1:51 remaining here in the first quarter. Score 15-8 Leo. So looking here, it looks like Leo has dominated the stats so far. It is only the first quarter. We still have 3 more to play. So David, I'm not sure if this means anything if you're dominating the stats in the first quarter. Obviously, as they say in hockey, win the first period. And this, win the first quarter, and that's what Leo's been doing.
Well, I mean, hockey's only 3 periods, so I don't know. I mean, 33% of the game is played in 1 period. So I think you have to try harder in those periods. But basketball is definitely it's generally a close game. So I don't know. It's a tough question, Pat. I think the Crusaders could fall short in this period. It could fall short in this quarter, but could come back in the next 3 quarters. So just my opinion.
All right, so the ball's going to be back in play here. Jeremy Kelly now in the game for the Crusaders, number 24. And Anthony Arquilla also in. So Leo's going to inbound the ball. Number 11, Caleb Drumgool is going to bring the ball up court. Ball's poked away there by Glennon. It goes out of bounds. The referee says it's off for Leo, and it's going to be Brother Rice's ball. Caleb Drumgool is not too happy about that call, as Kelly's going to inbound for Brother Rice. He finds Gavin, passes it back to Kelly, and the pass is picked off by number 11, Caleb Drumgool. Off Arquilla's foot, number 12 goes for 3, and it's off the rim. And Gavin's going to carry up the court now on a fast break. He tries to put it up for 2, and he can't get it to go. Number 30 tries to put it up, and he gets it to go. 15-10. Leo still has the lead. They're going to bring it up with 1:15 to go here in the quarter. And like David mentioned earlier, Leo has maintained a full court press. Brother Rice hasn't really maintained it, but so far, Leo getting a lot of play down low as he gets called for a foul there. Looks like Leo's going to go to the line again. It's another shooting foul.
The foul was on Brother Rice, number 30, DeAndre Hagan. His first team.
So it looks like Kendall Anderson, number 21 on Leo, is going to go to the line. Or excuse me, no free throw. It's going to be an inbound play. Number 4, Dorian Woods is going to inbound it for Leo. He passed it, finds the wide open man. He has a shot, and he gets it. Number 21, Kendall Anderson. He had a wide open shot. He hesitated there. You got to take that right away. And so Arquilla's going to bring it up. He draws a foul, and he gets it to go, and 1. Nice job there by Anthony Arquilla. And Brother Rice is going to go to the line for the first time tonight. The foul's on Anderson. And so yeah, that's the first team foul for Leo here tonight. Comes with 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
21, right? 21.
And so Arquilla doesn't finish off the three-point play. And now Drumgool is going to bring it up. He passes it back over. He gets trapped by Arquilla. Arquilla takes the ball away. Nice play as he passes it to Kelly. Kelly tries to go up, and he's fouled. Nice job drawing the foul. It's a shooting foul. And Brother Rice is going to go back to the line. The foul is going to be on number 4, Dorian Woods.
His first team second.
So Brother Rice is going to go to the line for the second time tonight.
Pat, it looks as though the Crusaders are realizing the arms that Leo has been swinging tonight, and they're trying to take advantage of it by throwing themselves at the Leo players and hoping for the best, which is really it's working out as the Crusaders now have cut the lead to 5 points. With 41.4 seconds left in this first quarter, I definitely could see the Crusaders being within 2 points by the end of this quarter.
So it looked like there was a lane violation. Kelly's going to shoot again. And he gets it. And so that'll be the Crusaders' first free throw made of the night. 1 for 3. So Anderson's going to pass it over to Drumgool, who passes it to number 2, Adams. The ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Leo's ball. Dorian Woods, number 4, to inbound for Leo. 33 seconds to go. Leo up 17-13. On the outside, Drumgool is going to carry it. He finds an open Anderson, who passes it down low. And the ball hits number 15, Key, and heads out of bounds. And it'll be Brother Rice's ball now, 24 seconds to go. Kelly's going to inbound it as Leo still maintains the full court press. Number 32 is going to bring it up. Burton Harper. Kelly with it. finds number 30, has a shot, and it goes in. Number 30, DeAndre Hagan, puts it in for the Crusaders, and it's 17-15.
And Coach Green is calling for the full court press, trying to cut the lead, trying to get the Crusaders to get the lead here. And that'll end up the first quarter. Leo ends the first quarter. The score is 17-15. Leo only leads by 2. Fantastic last 45 seconds of the first quarter for the Crusaders. Definitely something to think about when they're going into the bench.
And so we have some stats here at the end of the first quarter. On the free throw line, Brother Rice was 1 for 3 as a team, and Leo was 4 for 5 as a team. So Leo on point with their free throw shooting, and Brother Rice needs to work on it, but they haven't been sent to the line that often, so that doesn't matter too much, not until late in the game when you need those points.
And on fouls, the Crusaders had 3 fouls that first quarter, which is a lot to start out because they're fresh and they supposedly shouldn't be fouling. And Leo starts out strong, only 1 foul, and that foul costs them a lot. And the Crusaders are heading out to start the second quarter as Leo's coach is still talking to them. I'm sure telling them what they're doing wrong and trying to tell them what they should improve on for this second quarter. It's definitely crucial for Leo to keep the lead as much as it is for the Crusaders to take the lead.
And so your starting 5 for the second quarter are going to be Connor Glennon, Anthony Arquilla, Jeremy Kelly, DeAndre Hagan, and Burton Harper. In that lineup, there are 3 freshmen, which is pretty astounding. Pretty young sophomore team with 5 freshmen on this team. So a pretty young team. As number 32, Burton Harper, the freshman, brings it up, passes it to Glennon, who fakes a shot, gives it to 30 in the middle. He tries to go up, tries to draw a foul. Doesn't happen. Arquilla loses it in his hands, and it's going to go off him and out of bounds. Leo's ball. Anderson for Leo's going to break it out. Now Brother Rice has their full court press. Ball goes to Drumgools. He brings it across. And he's going to be fouled by number 32, Burton Harper, on a hold.
Number 32, Bertrand Harper, his first team's 5th.
And so Dorian Woods is going to inbound it again. He passes it to Drumgool. Back to Woods, trying to find a man. Gives it back to Drumgool. Over to Woods, who gives it down low to number 15, Key. And the ball is poked away there by Brother Rice. Kelly's going to bring it up with some speed. Gives it to number 32 down low. Over to number 30. Tries to put it up, and he can't get it to go. As number 15, Chantrell Key, is going to get the rebound. And now Leo's going to start some up again. Ball goes to Drumgool over to Woods. Into the corner to Anderson. Back over to Woods. Back to Anderson, who has a shot for 2, and he's going to airball that one. But Leo's going to get that rebound anyway and put it in. Chantrell Key gets it to go for 2. And it's number 32, Burton Harper, brings it up. Over to Kelly. Arquilla in the corner trying to find a man down low. He does so. And number 32, Burton Harper, gets it to go for 2. Crusaders only down 2 as they trail 19-17. Number 2 brings it up. Over to 15. And he missed a shot. It's going to be Brother Rice's ball as it goes off number 21, Kendall Anderson.
You know, Pat, it looks as though Glennon got a little frustrated with his team. I'm not sure if it was frustration or excitement. His face looked a little frustrated. Definitely something to look at. He's clearly, he cares about this team and he really wants them to succeed. So I think he's gonna take the captain position and he's going to try to keep these Crusaders motivated, which is a really good thing.
And so Leo, right there again, picked off another one of Brother Rice's passes with the full court press. Brother Rice gets the ball back. But the full court press for Leo definitely has been working. Now Gavin has it. Finds Hopkins, who passes it to Arquilla. Back up. Shot, and it airballs, and it goes out of bounds. As Arquilla tries to save it, but the referee says it's out of bounds. as Hagen just missed that shot. But now Leo is going to inbound it. Anderson, number 21, does so. In the corner, number 11 is trapped, and there's going to be a push called on Brother Rice. Hagen gets called for the foul. And so Brother Rice, with 5:14 to go here in the second quarter, has 6 fouls. So definitely want to look out for foul trouble later in the game, as Hagen already has 2. So Drumgoole is going to bring it up. He has Woods to his right. As he gives it to number 2, Adams. Adams up to number 12, Oliver. As Drumgoole takes a shot, and it bounces off the rim, but Leo's going to rebound that, get the offensive rebound, and he's going to get the and one. Number 21, Kendall Anderson, draws the foul, and Leo goes to the line yet again. Brother Rice's 7th foul. So Anderson's first time at the line tonight.
And Leo now has the bonus with 4:52 left in the second quarter. That's definitely going to help them, because every time the Crusaders foul now, Leo will go to the line for a one-for-one shot. Definitely not a good moment for the Crusaders.
So now Gavin's going to bring it up the court. Makes a nice move. The foul is going to be called number 4, Dorian Woods. And Leo only has 3 fouls as a team, and Brother Rice, as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, has 7. So that could cost the game for the Crusaders. I don't watch it in the second half. We're not even halfway done with this quarter. 4:46 to go. But a pretty slow quarter so far. As Glennon gets the ball from Gavin. Hopkins makes a nice pump fake, gives it back to Glennon, who gives it to Fitzgerald down low, back up to Gavin, who makes a nice pump fake, back over to Hopkins, who has a shot for 3, and it just hits the rim and goes out. Rebounded there by Oliver. And Drumgoole is going to bring it up. He has Jonathan Smith to his right, but he gives it to number 2, Jaden Adams, who gives it back up top to 15, Chantel Key, back over to Oliver, over to Drumgoole. Back over to number 15, Key. He makes a move. Up to 14, Smith. Gets it down low. 15 goes up for the shot. And Chantel Key is going to get it to go for 2. As Hopkins brings it up the court now, he has Glennon to his right. He passes it. Glennon bringing it up the court. He gives it to Hopkins in the corner. Glennon, a few pump fakes. Trying to find Gavin. He still has the ball. Over to Hopkins, who cycles it. Over number 35, O'Keefe. As Hopkins has it in the corner now, up to Gavin up top, makes a nice move, gets around the defender, passes it over to O'Keefe, makes a nice move, gets a man to miss. And there's going to be a foul. O'Keefe almost got that one to go for 2. And now Brother Rice heading to the line for the 4th time. Or excuse me, for the 3rd time. So O'Keefe at the line for the first time tonight. He's shooting 2.
You know, Pat, that was definitely a big man matchup right there. Big Dave O'Keefe up against number 15, Chantel Key. Definitely, when it's a big man versus big man, if one of them falls, generally another one falls. And right there, that helped the Crusaders.
So O'Keefe got the first one. He's shooting his second now. And it hits off the back of the rim and comes back out. And so now Leo has it. Taking it down low, nice. And he just misses the layup. Nice play there. As number 2, Adams has it. Up to Drumgoole as Gavin guards him before he can take the open 3. Drumgoole dribbles it. Trying to find one of his men. He passes it over to Oliver. Back up to Drumgoole. Over to Adams. And the ball was intended to go to Oliver, but it was picked off by Gavin as he brings it up. He finds Hopkins, who's wide open for three, and he gets it to go. Mike Hopkins hits the three-pointer for Brother Rice. And now it's a 24-21 game. Now Leo's going to bring it up. Over to number 21, Anderson. Over to number 2, Adams, who tries to go up for 2, and he almost gets it to go as he was fouled.
You know, Pat, I see Mikey Hopkins in foul trouble right now as he has 3 fouls right now. I definitely think the Crusaders are going to have to sub him out, unfortunately, as he just made that great 3. You know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that some of the great players have to be taken out just because of foul trouble. I personally think basketball should increase in high school and college. I agree with the NBA, but maybe in high school and college, make the fouls to foul out a little higher, because it can be a game changer, especially in high school.
And so number 2, Jaden Adams, misses his first free throw. So he takes the second one here. And he gets the second one to go. So Kylie's going to inbound, and Dave, I do agree. 5 fouls is a little unfair, but you know it helps. It helps the players play a little bit cleaner, and it also you know it adds more strategy to the game. And teams that foul more will get punished, as you see, as they'll get a player out with 5 fouls. So you know the team that doesn't foul as much is going to get rewarded, like Leo tonight. And now Drumgoole is going to bring it up the court. He passed it to number 2, Adams, who passed it up to Oliver. To Drumgoole. Drumgoole makes a nice few moves, tries to get it down low, makes a nice move. And a foul is going to be called, and it looks like number 44, Joe Fitzgerald. And the foul will be on number 44. And that'll be Brother Rice's 9th foul of the half. We still have 1 minute and 52 seconds to play, so Leo almost in the double bonus as Drumgoole gets that one to fall for his first free throw made of the night. And he gets that one to foul. And so far from Leo, I've been noticing number 11, Caleb Drumgoole, has been their best player. He's been in the whole game so far. And so Kelly passed it over to Gavin as he brings it up the court. Finds Glennon. And so Keith passes it over to Kelly. Back over to Gavin. 1:40 to go. Brother Rice down 6, 27-21. O'Keefe down low. Tries to get the shot to go. But Drumgoole's going to take away as he loses the ball. Glennon takes it for 3 in the corner. And it just hits the rim. And falls back down as Joe Fitzgerald gets the rebound. He's going to try and go up for the foul, and he gets it! Joe Fitzgerald hits a nice shot underneath the glass and puts the Crusaders within 4. Drumgoole is going to bring it up the court as Glennon guards him. Over number 14, Smith, to 21, Anderson. Back over to Drumgoole, number 11, who passes it to Anderson, who misses the shot. And Fitzgerald passes it over to Glennon, who gives it to Kelly. Back over to Glennon. Fitzgerald maybe trying to draw a foul, gets it to go, and he gets it for 2! Joe Fitzgerald, 2 plays in a row. Puts the ball right up against the glass for 2. Brother Rice only down 2 now, 27-25. 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And so Adams has the ball. He passed it over to Jalen Oliver, who passes it back up to Kendall Anderson at the point. And Fitzgerald almost gets the ball taken away. He's been playing pretty good so far. 25 seconds to go. Drumgoole trying to make a few moves. Leo can't really do anything.
It looks as though Leo is just trying to ride out the end of the second quarter. Hopefully the Crusaders can try to take the ball back, but it looks as though Leo is just playing around with them. Leo will take the shot, and the Crusaders will have 5 seconds to convert something. And Kelly goes up for 3, and he just misses it right off the rim.
And your halftime score,
And so that's the end of the first half. 2 quarters have been played. Butler Rice only down 2. It's 27-25. Clock set for 10 minutes. We're going to get a break. And here are the stats for the first quarter. Free throws, Butler Rice misses 3 and hits 4. And
the fouls here in the first quarter, the Crusaders had 4 fouls. Number 21, Greg Foster had 1. Mikey Hopkins had 1. And number 30, DeAndre Hagan had 1. Second quarter, Crusaders with 5 fouls. Number 23, Anthony Arquilla with 1. Number 30, DeAndre Hagan with 1. Mikey Hopkins with 2, so that brings him to 3 fouls. Number 44, Joe Fitzgerald with 1. And Leo only 4 fouls in the half. That's a big difference, Pat.
Yes, teams that run into foul trouble are going to get punished, obviously, as we saw Mikey Hopkins with 3 fouls at the end of the half there as he gave the speech about how 5 fouls is not enough. You should give him a little bit more. But, yeah, Brother Rice I think they're going to run into foul trouble heading up towards the end of the game. So I wanted to bring up another stat, too, for Brother Rice. 3 3-pointers have been made, which makes the score closer. Jimmy Gavin hits 2 right at the beginning of the game, and Mikey Hopkins earlier hit 1.
You know, Pat, I'm not going to complain about 3-pointers, but that seems a little late for the Crusaders. A few weeks ago, they were hitting a lot more 3-pointers, but it seems as though they're working on free throws here. But I think that the Crusaders are going on free throws and going on layups, which really isn't a bad thing because that means they're picking apart the bottom line, which is good, which will be good when everyone's tired.
And what I've noticed from Leo is that they work the ball around up top. They cycle the ball around quite often, and they get it to the man down low. They've got a lot of 2-pointers tonight, and like we see in the NBA now with like Steph Curry and all these 3-point shooters, they always shoot from beyond the arc and deep beyond the arc, but we see Leo tonight getting most of their points in the paint and off the glass down low, so that actually helped Leo. They're up 27-25. You think Leo's going to continue this play in the paint coming up?
Most definitely. Most of their guys, I would say, are over 6'3". They got a lot of height on their team. That's definitely benefiting them. I think that they're going to continue probably from the blocks, and that's going to be good for them. And that's our little halftime show here at Brother Rice. We'll be back at the beginning of the second half. I'm David Wolf, and this is Pat McGann. See you soon.
Welcome back here to Brother Rice High School. I am Patrick McGann alongside my partner David Wolf. We're bringing you Brother Rice Crusader basketball. We're about to start the second half. Leo is up 27-25 on the Brother Rice Crusaders. The clock is set for 7 minutes. We still got 2 more quarters to play. And as it's going to be Leo's ball to kick off the third quarter. And so Jungle is going to bring it up. He's played the whole game so far for Leo. So he passed it to number 2, Adams. Over to Anderson, who makes a nice fake there. Over to Woods in the corner. To Adams. To Jungle in the corner. He passes it over to Key. Chantrell Key passes it over back to Woods. Woods dribbles the ball a little bit. So he passes it over to Jungle. He has Key open on the left side, on his left side. So he passes it to Woods, who passes it back up to Anderson. And Jungle makes a nice few moves there. And Fitzgerald gets a little confused there as the shot was wide open for Jungle, but he misses the shot anyway. As number 3, Glennon's going to bring it up, and the foul is going to be on Leo. Luckily for the Crusaders, the fouls have reset. They finished last half with 9 fouls. Now Leo gets the first foul of the second half. As Gavin passes it back to Glennon. Connor Glennon with the ball. Gives it to Mike Hopkins, over to Jimmy Gavin. So he finds Glennon again, has a pump fake, has a shot. And the ball gets stuck in between the glass and the rim. And so it's going to be a jump ball. I did not know that. The official ruling for that is a jump ball. So it's going to be Brother Rice's ball underneath the basket. As Hopkins is going to inbound this one. Fitzgerald's wide open and he can't get it to go. As Jungle brings it up. Draws the foul. And he's going to get 2 shots.
That was a traveling violation against the Lions.
Excuse me, a traveling violation against Leo.
You know, Pat, I'll be honest, that was the first time I've ever seen that happen in a basketball game. Glennon's shot just got stuck in the corner. I never knew the ruling of that was a jump ball. It's definitely did not help the Crusaders. Well, but Joe Fitzgerald will get fouled and he'll be going to the line shooting for 2, which is good for the Crusaders.
So Brother Rice's first time at the line this half. Leo with 2 fouls already. And Fitzgerald can't get that one to fall. So he goes for his second shot. And he gets it to fall. Now Jungle is going to bring it up. He has Woods to his left. As Glennon guards him. And Hopkins playing a little aggressive defense there on Adams as the ball goes up to Anderson. Key's open on Anderson's left. But the ball is passed to Jungle as he makes a attempt to drive in. He passes it to Anderson, but the ball is picked off by Hopkins. He has 2 men on him. He tries to draw the foul. And he gets it to fall for 2. No foul, but he gets the layup to fall for 2.
And the Crusaders now take the lead 28-27. Leo is scoreless so far, and they'll call a timeout, confused about what just happened. This is the first lead the Crusaders have taken this game, which is definitely a great start to the third quarter right here, Pat. What do you think Coach Green's telling them right now at the bench?
I mean, relax a little bit. You know, when you come off a big run like this, the opponent's obviously going to call a timeout to try and stop momentum. It's like, all right, we got our groove found again. So maybe he's telling them, all right, let's go, let's keep it going, let's keep it up, keep the momentum out of this timeout, and hopefully we can take a bigger lead. I mean, the lead's only by 1 point as of right now in basketball. Obviously, as we know, that is never going to hold up. But I mean, Coach Green's probably telling his guys, you know, settle down, but we'll keep the momentum and let's keep this going throughout the third quarter and throughout the fourth quarter. And number 21, Greg Foster, is going to come in for Brother Rice. He's a freshman. And as I counted up over halftime, when you're talking about the height advantage that Leo has, Leo does have 6 guys over 6 feet, but Brother Rice has 9 people over 6 feet. It does look like the Leo is the bigger team out there right now, but Brother Rice does have 9 players over 6 foot or at 6 foot, and Leo has 6 players over 6 foot or at 6 foot. So Jungle is going to pass to Anderson. So he passed it back to Jungle, who had an open shot. So he brings it up top. Glennon guards him. Passes to Woods. He passes it over to Anderson, who gives it to Key. Down low to Woods, who puts up for 2, and he gets it to go. 29-28.
And Leo coach is starting his own chant. And the Crusader Crazies are answering right back by saying offense. You know, the Crazies are definitely going to start to make an impact as the varsity game gets closer and more Crazies show up.
Exactly, yeah. Usually for basketball games and football games, you see the sophomore game starts to fill up towards the 3rd and 4th quarter. And so hopefully more Crazies will show up and support the sophomores. This game's pretty close here as it starts to get late. So the ball's passed to Key, who drives a little bit. He keeps it in bounds. He gives it to Drumgool, who drives a little bit. Passes it over to Anderson, over to Woods, over to Adams, who makes a fake, puts it up, and he doesn't get it to go. So it hits the rim, rebounded by Key. He puts it back up, and he gets to fall for 2. Nice play by Leo. Surprised no foul was called there on the Crusaders, but Chantrell Key did a nice job of putting that ball up and getting it to fall. And so the freshman misses the basket there, number 21, Craig Foster, and the ball, it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Brother Rice's ball. Oh, excuse me, Leo's ball. Side change. The ball is inbounded by Anderson. He gives it to Woods. As Adams has it, he passed it over to Anderson. So he gives it back to Adams. Hopkins guarding him pretty aggressively. And Anderson's going to go up, and he's fouled by number 44, Joe Fitzgerald. He's going to go to the line. Anderson, that is, he's going to go to the line. He's going to get 1 shot. And he gets to fall. He's 2 for 3 on free throws tonight. And Hopkins with it. As he brings it up the court. Over to Glennon. Glennon makes a nice move. He finds a way through the defense. Passes it over to Gavin in the corner. And he hits it off the rim. As 21 goes up. And the foul's called as the Leo coach wanted traveling. I didn't see that. But number 21, Greg Foster, is going to go to the line and shoot 2. So Leo with 3 fouls already. The first 3 minutes, 20 seconds here. The quarter.
Well, Pat, looks as though Leo is getting a little sloppy, throwing some hands. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's helping the Crusaders. It almost seems as though this is the opposite of the team that we saw in the first quarter, starting the first half. And the Crusaders are, I mean, they're losing right now, but not by a lot, which is really good because they're able to make the comebacks at the ends of the quarters.
So Foster's going to hit both of his free throws. His Brother Rice playing the press now. As Kelly makes a good takeaway, a foul's called, and he's going to go to the line now and shoot 2.
That was number 4, Dorian Woods. That was his 3rd foul. I'm guessing he's going to be coming out soon. And now we have Jeremy Kelly heading up to the line as he's about to take his first free throw. Puts it up and sinks it. Kelly prepares, puts it up, and just misses it. Crusaders will get the rebound.
And Kelly's 50% from the free throw line tonight so far. This ball's passed to Hagan, over to Glennon. Glennon passes it to Fitzgerald. He drives. We get Glennon, but he gets the 2 anyway. Nice job there by Fitzgerald. Crusaders only down 1 now, 33-34. Lions. So Drumgool's going to bring it up. There's the shot, and the foul's called as Anderson, his legs were taken out from underneath him. Excuse me, Chantrell Key's legs were taken out from underneath him.
And that's Joe Fitzgerald's 3rd foul. That's the team's 2nd foul of this quarter. But Joe Fitzgerald's 3rd foul. I can see him coming out pretty soon, as now he is in foul trouble.
Once you cross that 3 or get that 3 fouls, that's the red light alert. So you want to keep your best players with the least amount of fouls, obviously. And now Lou Latino is going to come in, number 42. First time we've seen him tonight. Hopefully he can help the Crusaders here. As Anderson misses both of his. And a nice job by number 32 for the Crusaders. Burton Harper keeping the ball in bounds, but Leo's going to end up with it anyway. As Anderson is going to break this ball out. As he gives it back to Anderson. And he's rejected by number 30, DeAndre Hagan, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Both Brother Rice and Leo towards the end of this game if this game stays this close. So Gavin with the ball gives it to Hagan, who passed it back to Gavin, but it didn't work out as Adams has the ball. Oliver passes it to Anderson. He makes a nice pump fake and puts it up for 2. Nice play by Kendall Anderson as Glennon brings it up the court. He makes a nice move, drives through, and the basket doesn't count. Looks like a travel to me, but the foul's going to be called on Leo. It's going to be a foul on number 22 on Leo. A little confusion here. So foul's on 32 for the Crusaders, Burton Harper. Some confusion here. Oh, so the referee signaled it was number 22, but it was actually number 12, Jalen Oliver. And now Adams is going to bring the ball up. As Woods passes it to Oliver, who tries to go up with it, but it's poked away. And now ball's past Latino, but it's blocked. And now Woods is going to bring it up as he gives it to Drumgool with 44 seconds to go. Ball's passed to Adams as Latino plays him aggressively. Back over to Drumgool. As he passes the ball to Oliver. As Adams carries it, he's going to drive, trying to get it to Oliver, but it won't work out. Gavin picked off the pass as he brings the ball up court. He finds Glennon. And Glennon's going to pass it back to Gavin as they make something work. Ball over to Harper as he carries it. And a timeout called by Coach Green and the Brother Rice Crusaders. 11.7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Close game with Leo Lions leading 36-33. Dave, what have we seen this half?
Well, I'll be honest. All I've seen this quarter is 2 points by Leo, and a lot more by the Crusaders. So definitely great for the Crusaders. Leo only 2 points. That's I don't want to be rude, but that's sort of sad. Definitely, the Crusaders should be happy with this. I can only imagine good words coming out of Coach Green's mouth right now.
Yeah, they're still down by 3, but yeah, Crusaders been fighting hard so far. So is Leo. It's a 3-point game. What I wanted to mention here is both teams have missed quite a bit of free throws. Leo has missed more tonight, and those single points are going to add up towards the end of the game. If this stays like a 3, 4, 2, 1-point game, it's going to add up. And obviously, that's not good for either team, as you want to have those points. These free throws are gimmies, so to say. So
definitely, Pat, I'll bring this back to my 8th grade career. Packed the house. I had about 20 free throws. I think I made 3 of them. We lost by 3 points. If I had made 4 more of them, we would have won.
There's
a good example, yeah.
Yeah, good example why you got to make your free throws.
Yeah, never mess around when you're practicing your free throws. If you're out there and you play basketball, never mess around with it. Always crucial.
Especially late in the game.
And the Crusaders will inbound the ball here, and Leo will take over, bringing the ball down. He'll try to take the last second shot, and he'll miss it, but it is no good, called by the referee.
One referee said it was good, the other said no, and the Leo coach is saying, whoa, 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 what's up? The basket is not going to count, and Leo looks a little unhappy, Leo High School. As Crusader Crazies are happy about that one. But yeah, usually you'll have that sometimes. One referee will say yes, the other will say no. And so Leo tried to pop a 3 right towards the end of that quarter. They didn't get it, and then Leo tried to put it right back up. And then both referees had conflicts of interest, and one said yes, one said no, but the basket won't count. The score will stay 36 Leo, 33 Brother Rice. So, David, we got 7 more minutes left to play, and maybe we'll see more if this game stays this close. What is crucial? We just talked about free throws, but what else is crucial for Brother Rice to get back in this game? I mean, they're only down 3, but what's crucial for them to take a big lead?
Well, in my opinion, what they're doing here right now is going to say have Mikey Hopkins in, have Glennon in, have Fitzgerald in, and especially Gavin. I'm guessing they're going to try to get the ball to Gavin and to Hopkins as many times as they can to get them to try and drain some threes, which will create a big lead for the Crusaders. And Glennon is giving the ball, and he'll bring it up.
And so now Glennon will give it to Hopkins. He passes it to Fitzgerald. He drives, tries to get to go, and number 2, Jaden Adams is going to say no. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Brother Rice's ball. Hopkins is going to break this one out. As he finds Glennon, as the ball is going to roll all the way back. And now Glennon brings it up again. He passes to Gavin, nice bounce pass. And Gavin gets to go off the glass and in. Nice play, the bounce pass was very crisp. The right amount of spin on the pass gets it right to Gavin. He puts it up against the glass and puts the Crusaders only down by 1, 36-35. So Drum goal with it, passes it over to Woods. Ball goes over to Adams, but there's a foul called on number 30. So the call is on DeAndre Hagan. Number 30 is called for the foul. The referee pointing out to Coach Green for Brother Rice that was a foul. Coach Green and Hagan did not agree with the call. Ball's inbounded to Anderson as he gets up and over some Crusaders, and he can't get the shot to go. Hagan gets the rebound, and he gives it to Glennon. Glennon carries it up. He hands it off to Gavin. Gavin has a long 3, and he gets it to go! Jimmy Gavin for 3.
That's Gavin's 3rd 3 of the night, and each 3 he's made has definitely counted for the Crusaders, as that now gives them the 2-point lead. It's fantastic, 5:50 left to go in this 4th quarter.
3 3-pointers, that's 9 points, and that's huge for the Crusaders as they take the lead. 9 of their points have been 3-pointers, and that's definitely helped them so far tonight, so a foul is going to be called. So the calls on Fitzgerald, that means he has 4 fouls. He's in danger. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go. That's not good.
You know, Pat, there's 3 players right now in with foul trouble. We have Fitzgerald in with 4 fouls. We have number 30, DeAndre Hagan in with 3 fouls, and we have Hopkins in with 3 fouls. Definitely a key thing for the Crusaders to stay safe and not draw fouls at all during this quarter.
As Fitzgerald was part of the starting 5 for the Crusaders, so you don't want to have one of your starters foul out. Now Hopkins is open for 3, and he can't hit it. His rebound almost goes in, and it's going to be off Leo, and it's going to be Brother Rice's ball. Anderson doesn't agree with the call, but it did hit his hand and go out, so Hopkins is going to inbound this one. 5:17 to go. Brother Rice up 38-36. Hopkins gives it to Hagan, over to Glennon, to Gavin, who gives it to Hopkins. Hopkins trying to find Gavin as he gives it to him. Over to Glennon. A pick set by Hagan. Doesn't work out though. Hopkins has it. Passes it over to Gavins. As Hagan carries it, he's going to drive in. And he can't get it to go. A shooting foul on Leo. And Hagan's going to head to the line. First time tonight. So Kendall Anderson, his first foul. So 4:52 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
It's crucial moments like this that could seal the deal for the Crusaders, as they have a nice and easy, hopefully 2 points here as Hagan drops the first one in. Now it brings a lead. The Crusaders 39, Leo 36. Leo's coach is not too happy about that call. He thinks it's a little bit controversial. And he's telling Leo to keep their heads up. I don't see that 4 points should bring a team down, but I guess he thinks it is.
I mean, in the 4th quarter, you want to get any points you can, especially in a game this close, because as we go on, this game is just going to keep getting closer. And it's going to be one of those games where towards the end, it's going to be less than a 5-point game, and you want every point you can get. And Leo's going to call a timeout. And so, Crusaders now up 4, their biggest lead of the night. Leo at 36. Leo has only managed to get 9 points this quarter.
Wow, Pat, I'm not going to say anything, but if I was the Crusaders right now, I'd be really happy. They're beating a very impressive team. When we were watching them warm up. There was a few of the players that could dunk, and on a sophomore level team, if you can dunk, you have a really big advantage.
Yeah, I agree.
So definitely, it's impressive. This basketball team, the Crusaders basketball team, they're going to be getting a lot of credit if they can pull out this W.
And like I said they scored 9 points this quarter. I meant to say they scored 9 points this half. It was 27-25 at halftime. Leo's got 9 points on the board. Brother Rice obviously has been capitalizing as they put 15 up on the board. But obviously the team that is going to score more points is going to win. And so Brother Rice up 4, and every point, like I've been saying, is going to matter. As it comes closer towards the Final Four, and every point is going to matter for the Crusaders. And so, and for the Leo Lions as well, every point is going to matter. Every point is going to matter for both teams. So you want to get the free throws when you're given the opportunity. You want to get the layups when you get the opportunity. And even when you have those open threes or shallow twos, you want to hit it.
Definitely. And Leo will inbound the ball, because they're just trying to play it around the arc now and figure out who to get the ball to hopefully drain a 3 for them.
And Kamoni Shaw, number 10, I just saw go to the trainer. Not sure if he's hurt or not. And so Jumgo with the ball. He shoots, and he can't get it to go for 2 as it pops out of the rim as Gavin brings it up. Passes it over to Glennon, back over to Gavin. He gives it to Fitzgerald. Down low. Over to Hagan, excuse me. And he can't get it to go. As Leo has the ball now. Adams to Woods. Back to Adams in the corner, who has a 3. No backboard, and it hits the rim and goes out.
But Pat, it honestly looks like there was a glass covering not allowing Leo to score. as each shot they've been taking has been going off the rim. And the Crusaders will call a timeout, trying to figure out a game plan. As Leo has taken 2 shots, and they haven't taken shots in a while. So 2 shots in such little time is something that Coach Green is worried about.
And so both teams have 2 timeouts left, and Brother Rice is in the bonus. So that's going to help them out. Any foul now is going to send them to the line for at least 1. And the way the Brother Rice Crusaders have been shooting free throws tonight, they've only missed 5 as a team. So they've been doing pretty good at the free throw line. So
my next column is going to be on the whole 30. I talked about the Facebook.
6 fouls for Leo as well. So Leo more on the Leo has more fouls this quarter as Rice did in the first half.
And these fouls obviously add up as the Crusaders now have the bonus. So that means every foul that Leo has against the Crusaders are going to the line for 1-on-1. And it looks as though the Crusaders will be going to the line right now as Dorian Woods fouls number 3, Glennon.
So Glennon's going to go to the free throw line for his first time of the evening. So it's a 1-and-1.
I'm going to have to go down to every couple of weeks because I can't generate enough.
That's number 4, Dorian Woods. That's his 4th foul. Definitely in foul trouble here. I would, if I was a coach right now, I would think about subbing in another player. I understand he could be a superhero, but if you don't have this superhero in the last minute, bad things could happen.
And so Drumgool is going to bring the ball up for Leo. 3.5 to go. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Oliver's going to get that one to fall. Nothing but net. Nathan Oliver gets it. And so it's now 41-38, 3-point game. Leo's going to call their timeout. And that means they only have 1 timeout remaining.
Yeah, when I saw back here, you guys were
Brother Rice has 2 remaining. And so Leo's coach is not too happy right now as we're right by their huddle. They've been leading for most of the game. I mean, we don't have an official stat saying which team had the lead for more minutes, but it's definitely been Leo. Brother Rice has not had too many leads. The biggest lead they had was about 6 points, which was they just had till Leo put it within 3. But yes, Brother Rice has not had the lead too often, and obviously Leo's coach is used to having the lead, so he's getting a little fired up here. So 3:28 to go, 4th quarter, 3-point game. Brother Rice up 41-38 against the Leo Lions. Just in case you're just joining us, I'm Patrick McGann, alongside my partner David Wolf on Brother Rice TV. And so Jungle tries to poke the ball away from Hopkins. Hopkins does a good job keeping his dribble as Brother Rice keeps possession. Nice move there by Glennon. Over to Gavin, open for 3, and it's off the rim. As number 32 is going to keep that in. Harper, as Glennon has it, he's going to hold it. 3 minutes to go. He brings it up. Passes to Harper, who's wide open. Or excuse me, Hagen, excuse me. And so Drumgool's going to bring it up. 2:45 to go. Brother Rice maintains a 5-point lead as of right now. As Woods has it, makes a nice move over to Nathan Oliver, who has a shot, and it falls down, and Brother Rice is going to rebound it. As Glennon's pressured, and now the ball goes to Fitzgerald as it goes back up to Glennon. Brother Rice trying to burn some clock here. So the ball goes to Hagen, and Leo ends up with it. Anderson, he has the ball. He had an opportunity there as Jungle has the ball now. Ball goes to Adams. He has it back up to Drumgool. Adams in the corner over to Anderson, who gives it up to, tries to get it up to Drumgool up top for an open 3. And Brother Rice is going to get the ball. Gavin has it. And Leo's going to call a timeout before a jump ball can happen. So Leo's going to get the ball. They just used their final timeout with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. That could cost them if this game gets any closer. It's a 5-point game, 43-38, Brother Rice. David, what do you think?
Well, I'm just thinking about that last play where Glennon was double teamed and almost lost. He lost the ball. The Leo coach, I think, made a very bad call there. It looks as though Glennon fell on top of the players, so Leo could have picked up a foul and been closer to the bonus and had the ball right at the baseline, which would be great for them right now, obviously. But I guess it's good for the Crusaders now that they had the time to rest and think about what just happened there, and Coach Green tell them what they need to improve on so that does not happen in the next 1 minute and 40 seconds.
So yeah, Brother Rice with 1 minute 40 to go. You'd think that Leo has some urgency here. I mean, it's still kind of late. A lot of points could still be scored in the next minute and 40 seconds. Leo down 5, so 2 possessions could give them the lead or tie it. And Leo's going to break it out now. Woods passes it to Drumgool. Coach is telling Drumgool to shoot that open shot, but he didn't take it. So now he takes a 3, and he gets it to go. Nice shot. Now Coach from Leo is saying, see what happens when you shoot? And he gets it to go now. Leo's only down 2 as the ball goes to Glenn. We're going to have a close one here. We're going to have quite the finish. So Hawkins in the corner gives it to Fitzgerald, who gives it back up, but it's picked off by number 4, Woods. He's going to go for the layup, and he gets to go on and one for Leo. A huge play for the Leo Lions as Dorian Woods picked the pass off from Brother Rice, brought it up, drew the foul, and got it to go for 2. He has a chance at a 3-point play for Leo to take the lead. What a play. As he's 50%, he's only taken 2 shots tonight, Woods. And he's going to miss it, but Leo's going to get the rebound anyway. Adams with the ball. 1 minute to go, tied at 43. Brother Rice is in the bonus. Well, Leo was not, so Drumgool passes it over to Oliver. Drumgool gets around 2 defenders. Adams had an open shot. He sees Anderson down low. 40 seconds to go. Leo has no timeouts as well. Brother Rice has 2. Leo's going to want to take the last shot here. 35 seconds to go. Over to Drumgool. 30 seconds to go. No shot clock in high school basketball. This is times when you wish there was. Drumgool has it. 20 seconds to go. They're going to want to get the last point. He gets through. What a move! But he can't get the shot to go. Fitzgerald gives it to Glennon. 15 seconds to go. Glennon carries it up. And a timeout called by Brother Rice. Leo just missed a gimme play right there. 2 points are left off the scoreboard. And now Brother Rice has 1 timeout remaining after they call this one. 13 seconds to go.
And Pat, we have the Crusader crazies standing up now. Definitely aware that this is a really close game. Tied game, 13 seconds left. The Crusaders need to inbound this ball, and if I'm Coach Green, I'm thinking get a quick basket, maybe draw a foul. I would definitely not wait until time is burned, because if you only have 2 seconds left and you take the shot and you miss it, then you risk the chance of going to overtime, and overtime is fun and all, but I don't think it's something the Crusaders want to go into tonight.
Yeah, they want to risk it. Yeah, usually though you'll see in college and in pros you want to get the last shot. I see where you're coming from. You don't want them to get the last shot, but you don't want to give Leo the ball again and give them a chance for the last shot. So, you know, maybe they only just run the clock down to 0. But I have a feeling that the Crusaders are going to attempt to play here and put the ball in for 2. Now, you don't need a 3-pointer here. You only need 2 points, and you don't want to give Leo the ball back. So waste the time a little bit and take a time with 2 seconds to go. Take a shot with 2 seconds to go.
Well, Pat, honestly, even a little foul that isn't even a shot by Crusaders can help them, because it's a bonus. So if Leo fouls Crusaders in any type of way, that player is going to the line.
So Glennon gets it in the backcourt. 10 seconds to go. 43-43. Glennon carries it across half court. He has an open shot, breaks it to the defenders. Has a shot. Off the put it in! Glennon gets the shot with 3 seconds to go. 1 second, then 0. And Leo had no timeouts left. The coach is very frustrated. Glennon hits the two-pointer to win the game. Leo was not aware the clock was still running after Glennon made the shot. That is a very elementary mistake to make for Leo. As much as I hate to say that for Leo, they can't. That's a very stupid mistake you cannot make. They did not know the clock was running after the shot.
It looks as though they'll be adding 3 seconds on as there was a technical foul. I'm not sure where that happened, but technical foul means I believe that means that whatever shooter caused it is going to they're going to the line to take 2, I believe, by themselves with no one there.
So you can hear Leo's coach saying timeout, but they had no timeouts remaining, so that's not going to have a factor. And there was a technical foul, I guess, on Leo. So Gavin's going to go to the line. There's 3.0 seconds to go.
All I see here now, Pat, is Jimmy Gavin taking these shots, and then the Crusaders inbounding it and just holding it. Because really, you can't really come back with 3 seconds left. You can't break a 5-point lead.
And Gavin doesn't get this one to go, so Leo has 3 seconds left to hit a 3 to tie it. Coach O'Tear isn't looking too happy, but he gets his players pumped up. There are 3 seconds left to go for Leo to make something happen. It's going to be Brother Rice's ball. I'm going to assume they're going to hold this ball. Hopkins inbounds it to Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald's fouled with 1.7 seconds left to go. He's going to head to the line and shoot 1 for 1.
This coach is Leo's coach is definitely he's begging for time right now. He saw the foul at 2.0 seconds, and the clock was stopped at 1.7 seconds. I'm seeing 0.3 reaction time right now, and I think that's pretty quick reaction time, Pat.
I don't know if 0.3 seconds are going to make much of a difference, but there's not video review. I mean, we have video going here, but there's no review the referees can use in high school sports, so clock's going to remain with 1.7 seconds left. Fitzgerald's going to knock down his first shot, make it 47-43. That is his second free throw made on the night. And that second one can't fall. Leo with it. They're going to chuck a full court shot. Oh, and that almost actually went in. Wouldn't have made a difference anyway. Brother Rice wins 47-43.
Thank you so much for watching. I am David Wolf, here with Pat McGann. Good night. Pete back for the varsity game.